Hello once again guys, welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. Last time we left on a bit of a thing with suspense that I don't really remember what we were doing. Oh yeah, the hand in the treasure box. Here goes nothing. So yep, let's get right to it. And if they do form one complete splatter, it would prove my theory correct. Yeah, that.
Then the victim really was holding the box?
I'm willing to bet my life on. You're already betting your life on money. The defense reasserts that the victim was the thief who stole the treasure box. Pursuit!
You can't be serious!
Oh my god.
I protest! There's no way they would ever match up! I assert that it's patently impossible for... No!
Talk about thong karma. Sounds like he just bit his. Huh. What's the matter, Mr. Payne? Did your fork tongue get tangled up in there? Or were you trying to submit your own tongue to the court?
Huh. Wait, you...
Oh my god, we finally got to Pursuit and Phoenix is confident! Ah! Goodness gracious.
I can hardly believe it.
I can hardly believe it either.
Apparently not everything out of the defense's mouth is a bluff.
Of course not, your majesty. This tongue doesn't lie. And I'd like to continue to use my tongue in the future too, if you wouldn't mind. He never has to know it really was a bluff. No, not Mr. Roll. I can't believe it. I'm sorry, Albie. I know it's upsetting news. He must have needed the money badly, probably to support his family. After all, he even gave up his dream of becoming a monk to help them. Oh, so that thing Mr. Roll would say to me. Albie, you trained hard and made sure you become a monk one day. Don't end up like me, he'd say. Goodness gracious. Yeah, he was probably warning you to not end up a thief. Mr. Roll. No, why though?
Now wait just 1 minute. If the victim was the thief and he was holding the treasure box, then that means Mr. Roll was holding the murder weapon when he was killed.
Oh,
That's a very good point. It doesn't make much sense, does it?
no, maybe you had another murder weapon. If the victim was holding the treasure box, it wouldn't have been the murder weapon. Of course, which means the real murder weapon must have been something else.
The real murder weapon? Was something else?
The blood was thought to have gotten on the box when the box was used. The blood was. Wait, he actually said when the box. He said, what do you say box twice? That's repetitive. And the box was used as a weapon. But it turns out that wasn't the case. The blood splattered onto the treasure box the victim was holding. When he was struck with the real weapon, that's what really happened. Isn't that right, Mr. Understanding? Yeah, you fuck.
Are you insinuating I'm the one who used this real weapon?
Are you saying I'm wrong in my understanding? Oh shit!
You got me right up, lawyer man. I feel a song coming on. Looking for a treasure, for a weapon that I just don't exist. Panic, pathetic lawyer man, drop into the BS. Unspeakable lawyer man, this guy you make me so sick you can disappear just like a magic trick. Was that lawyer man and then by a weapon? Or you miserable what shall that be break on? Yeah!
Oh god, why though? Why, Jesus?
I know I don't need to remind you, defense, that your life is on the line.
Oh, right, I know, your majesty.
Yet you're prepared to risk it on this mere idea of a real murder weapon? Death! Death to the lawyer!
Oh god. Why though? Why do you want to kill me? This is it, the moment of truth. I can't back down, not now! Yes, Your Majesty, I am. I'm confidently in the real murder weapon does indeed exist.
That's a bold claim, Mr. Wright. Now let's see you back it up. Now, show us which piece of evidence points to this real murder weapon.
Gladly. If I knew which one it was. What would somebody like understanding use to bludgeon someone? I don't know.
Now then, defense, please submit your evidence to the court.
Ha ha ha. Yeah, let's see it, lawyer man.
Let's see this thing that shows the real murder weapon you say I used.
I have no clue. Wait. Whoa! He has a different guitar. What if that was the real murder weapon? Take that! What I'm about to present is really nothing more than a possibility. But this thing thread is all I've got. Allow me to direct the court's attention to this photo of the morning dance of devotion.
That photo? How is that going to help you, Mr. Wright?
There's something about it that doesn't sit right with me.
Oh yeah, what's this something, huh?
Yeah, I think it's odd, to say the least. It's you and your weird guitar. You see? You dig? Missed the understanding. What's the instrument you're holding different from the one you're playing in the photo? What would that be, huh?
Would you look at that? They're completely different shapes.
I believe you said your gamelan was your one and only, baby.
Well, Mr. Understanding, what do you have to say to that? Got nothing to say.
Then allow me to answer for you. They are different because one of the photos is no longer playable condition, because it was used to kill Mr. Roll. Not after you used it to bludgeon Mr. Roll to death.
Ha 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 ha! My old partner wasn't doing so hot, so I brought his sister along, that's all. Oh, what a big deal, lawyer man.
In that case, please submit your old gamelan to the court as evidence. Ha.
Too bad. You're too late. I got rid of her just...
Why? You what?
Burn her up with the rest of the trash. Ashes to ashes, baby. Ha ha ha.
No! He's already destroyed the evidence? No.
And I see more trash right here in this court that needs to burn in fires of hell. Lawyer trash. Ha 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 ha.
There's no proof to show.
Oh, come on! That was pathetic! Your agony can't sound better than that! Where's that great scream of yours?
Oh my god, this dude! Why? This can't be how it ends!
I think I've heard enough. It seems the defense is unable to produce the evidence it needs to prove its assertion.
But Your Majesty, it's only because the witness destroyed it.
Evidence is everything in court.
Oh no, are you really going to say this again, like every time?
No, don't tell me you've forgotten the most fundamental principle of our profession.
Without sufficient proof, your claim that Mr. Understanding is the murderer is no more than conjecture.
That's that paid expression I've been looking for. By the way, there seems to be one more thing you're forgetting.
What is it now?
You accused Mr. Understanding of being a thief, but the real thief turned out to be the victim.
Uh-oh.
And with that, Mr. Understanding purported motive for the murder goes out the window.
Ah! Great point, prosecutor, you tell him. If I had been there, I would have used caller roll and gotten the treasure back.
Oh God, no.
There wasn't any reason for me to kill him now, was there?
There's no counter argument to that.
Sounds to me like Mr. Understanding has been completely wrongfully accused. Unfortunately as it may be, I think it's time to hand out the verdict in this case.
Not good, not good.
Defense, I trust you understand what you yourself would receive from taking on this case.
No, not the death. What do I do? The murder weapon's been destroyed, and now I've got no motive. Probably will be convicted, and I'll lose my life too.
Mr. Wright, you've wasted this court's time and disparaged everything we hold sacred. We should charge you with lesser majesty in addition to the crime of abetting the accused.
You should pay for desecrating my good name. Bye-bye, lawyer man. Time for you to do some repenting in the Twilight realm.
This guy's guilty as sin. I just know it. He must have had some reason to kill Mr. Roll. But what?
Come on, people. Let me hear you scream and shout. Time to wake this lawyer trash out.
No. The thing to do at a time like this is to turn my thinking around. I shouldn't be trying to figure out what Understanding's motive was. I should be thinking about what kind of situation would give him a motive. Did you steal it? He said. We know that Mr. Roll was a thief and that he had gotten his hands on the box. So then why? Why in the world did he ask Albie that question? What about the treasure box would have prompted him to... Ah! I see?
The fence was cutting into you.
Now I get it. Now it all makes sense.
Like Pokemon man, what you trying to say? Muttering and squint to himself sounds like you knocked something loose upstairs.
I think maybe it was unlocked. The box. Could it? Your Majesty. Please hold off your ruling for just a little while longer.
Don't tell me you're going to start begging for your life now.
No, Your Majesty. That's not it. It's just that I realized something important. We've been operating under serious misconception this whole time.
A misconception, you say?
That's right. A mistaken notion about the treasure box. But could this really be true? If so, there's still a lot to figure out.
Very well, let's hear what you have to say.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, this is your more of his nonsense. It's just stalling for time.
This is your last chance, defense. The second I find it's really nothing but nonsense. No amount of begging will stand my hand. Understanding?
Yes, understanding.
We all know this is just going to be another one of your stupid bluffs.
Now then, defense. What's this misconception you mentioned?
The thing we didn't realize about the treasure box with us, it... Wait, what? It was empty, yeah, it was unlocked and empty. That's what I think, right? What if the treasure box was already emptied from the start?
What? What?
Please recall, that when Mr. Roll ran into Albie on the Great Stairs, he asked the boy a question. Yeah. Did you steal it? He said. Also recall that Mr. Roll was holding the treasure box at the time. So why then does he ask Albie the question that he did?
That is a bit peculiar, isn't it?
Not at all, Your Majesty. Not once you realize that. By the time Mr. Roll got to the treasure room, the treasure box was already empty.
I beg your pardon?
Mr. Roll suspected Albie had gotten to it first, which is why he confronted Albie when he ran into the boy on the stairs.
But how would the victim have known the treasure box was empty? He didn't have any way of opening it!
It was already unlocked, right? Once a year, the victim had to give the treasure box to the palace. Oh, he would know the weight, right? He was so proud when he was put in charge of guarding the treasure box. He even got to carry the box to the palace for the New Year's rite. Right? He would have been able to tell by the weight when he left the box was empty. Yeah!
Ah, I see. Yeah, I suppose he would have been able to tell, wouldn't he?
Mr. Roll most likely decided to at least steal the empty box. It's an important historical artifact in and of itself, after all.
But what's your point, Mr. Wright? What does any of this have to do with Mr. Understanding?
My point is, it gave Mr. Understanding a motive to murder the victim.
A motive?
Huh. Mr. Understanding, keeping the treasure safe is one of your duties, isn't it? So if anyone had found out that the treasure was missing, you would have been accused of incompetence. From the moment Mr. Roll discovered that the treasure was gone, his fate was sealed. Because you decide then that he had to be silenced forever.
That's absurd!
No, it's not. It all makes sense. It all comes together.
Can you believe the stuff that comes out of this guy's mouth? Ah, this is all just colossal joke. So then what really happened to the treasure?
It had been stolen long before this incident occurred. By Mr. Peace, Love and Understanding himself. Huh? Weird.
Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to accuse Mr. Understanding? Your Majesty, please don't listen to these trumped up charges. The defense is grasping.
Objection. No, you. The treasure box was can only be opened with the key Mr. Understanding holds. Who else could have stolen the treasure?
As I said, the accuser stole the treasure by forcing open the box. Your Majesty, I call for a swift ruling.
I'm not ready to give my verdict yet.
What?
The defense has successfully presented a new possibility in this case.
Yes, finally, a tiny thread of hope.
Mr. Understanding, would you care to make any statements in response to the defense's claims?
Wait, is he breaking down already? Oh, no, he's not.
This is all bull! My noggin's all rage cage and it's ready to explode, baby! Instructor Understanding, please calm yourself. I'm not gonna take it. No! I ain't gonna take it. Hopefully watch over that treasure with pride. And now I'm getting accused of stealing it? This lawyer is a lying scumbag!
Oh my god, this guy.
Heap.
You better believe I got something to say. Open up your a-hole, sheeple. Let's rock! Death to the lion lawyer.
Oh my god. Is this another testimony? I have to sing again. No, I don't want to sing. This is probably going to be the final testimony. I feel it.
Lion lawyer.
Now, boy.
Still the founders of me, I didn't it. This line lawyers insults no limit. All this time I guarded you faithfully. As I granted to the Holy Mother, easy to do, to see. Hands unclean, the accused did the deed. False box open, no kid to need. Now ye know yet on them then to tell. He him throw him into our fries and sell.
Oh my god, I'm sorry if my singing is not great.
Alright, we've now heard from both sides. Either the treasure box was first opened by the accused of the witness claims, or Mr. Understanding opened it. As the defense claims. Defense? This is your last chance to cross-examine the witness.
Oh, see, I knew it. Yes, Your Majesty.
If you are unable to prove your station by the end of this cross-examination,
Then the DC Act will come into play. And both you and the accused will lose your lives.
I understand. Life or death. It all comes down to this. Mr. Wright. Don't worry, Albie. I'm here to defend you. I promise it'll be alright. Thank you. I believe in you, Mr. Wright. I know you can win this for us. And after we win, we can go see Miss Maya. Together! It's a deal. I can't let Albie down. I have to win this trial. Somehow, I have to prove that only Understanding could have stolen the treasure.
do your worst, lawyer trash! This is your requiem. The last song you'll ever hear on this mortar coil.
Oh boy, the stakes are all up high. I still can't believe this is just the first case! Jesus Christ. Alright. Seal the Founder Sword. Me, I did it. The line lawyer says no limits. Yeah, I'll just press everything. Oh no, wait! We're kind of running out of time. Well, we'll just press this and then we'll just cut the episode. But the argument that Yor was already gone before the murder fits all the facts.
It's no use even talking to you. Where's your proof that I stole the orb? Lawyer trash.
He's right. I don't have any proof. Yet. But I'll find some. Oh, that was close. Alright. Well, I'll see you all guys in the next episode. Oh boy, this is getting so exciting. So yeah, see you guys then. This has been the Meuol, and I'll see you later. See ya!